Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be deciding around what were the best sets of the last 2 years of Magic, and were the last 2 years of Magic overall pretty good for Magic. Alright, so the way we're going to be doing this is I'm going to make a little tier list of them, talk about them a bit, but remember, this is just my opinion, so yeah. Alright, so the way we're going to be doing this is I am going to rank them from not entirely, but mostly least recent to mostly recent, starting with Time Spiral Remastered. Now, honestly, I didn't play too much of this set. I'm pretty sure I saw some pretty cool cards that came out of it, but honestly, I don't think it's fair to rate it too high or too low, so I'm going to put it in It's Okay. Next up, we got Kaldheim. Honestly, I thought this set was super, super cool. The gods were nice little touch. I don't know if you've seen Ristic Studies' video on it, but great video. Go and watch him. And Kaldheim was just super interesting. I thought a lot of the cards were pretty cool. So I'm going to put it in, not the top, but around second the top. Next up, we got Strixhaven, School of Mages. I thought that the set was pretty cool. The mystical archive cards were really nice. I thought that the whole theme of Liliana being a professor and just the entire school and stuff like that and the little story going on was pretty cool. I'm going to put it in It's Okay because honestly I thought not too much of the cards were very cool, but otherwise it was a pretty decent set. And next up we got Modern Horizons 2. Now this set was great. This was a great set. Had Shatterfang. It brought in the Muldrifter invoke things. It was a meta changer for Modern. It was crazy great set. I'm gonna put it in close to the top, maybe the top for now, but great set. Alright, next up we got Adventures of the Forgotten Realms, the D&D set. Now, honestly, I thought this set was pretty cool. There were some nice cards that came out of it, very creative, names and arts that reference to D&D. I don't play it too much, or honestly, I haven't really ever played D&D, actually, but I understood some of the references and stuff like that. So I'm going to put it in good set. I don't know if next to Kaldheim, I think Kaldheim was a better set, but good set overall. Next up we got Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Now honestly, this set to me was a trash set. This set was absolutely terrible. I'm going to be completely honest. Innistrad Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow were absolutely just doggone awful sets to me. And the period in which I drafted them and which they were the main sets was just not a great time for me in Magic because I just didn't like them. I'm going to put Midnight Hunt one rank below Crimson Vow because I thought Crimson Vow was a bit better planeswalkers, better story, better art overall and stuff like that. But next up, we got the set that absolutely carried Magic through 2021 and 2022. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Oh my god, was this set great. It had so much great art. It had so much great cards. It had so much great lore. And it was the most hyped set I ever was hyped for. And I made so much great memories around it. And just as a cherry on top, the next set is Streets of New Capenna. This set was almost as great as Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I loved the world building so much. The cards were hilarious. The mafia bosses, all the family bosses were great design. Great set. It really grew on me over time. But next up, we got the second D&D set, the Commander Legends one. Honestly, this set was pretty good. I'm going to put it up there with the Dungeons & Dragons set. I thought that Minsk and Boo, that Planeswalker, was great. I had a lot of fun times with all those commander cards. The dragons were pretty nice. I thought just a pretty nice overall addition to the Magic collection of cards. Next up, we got Double Masters 2022. I thought the set was pretty cool. A lot of the art was great. Super high value set. You know, if you wanted to make money off of a set, this was definitely the set to go for. I thought that the set was pretty good. Definitely up there with maybe Kaldaham, but the D&D and Battle for Baldur's Gate set. Great set. Yeah, and overall the cards were really nice. Next up, we got Dominaria United. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. A lot of the cards were pretty nice. Honestly, a lot of the cards were great, but then a lot of the cards were also just not that fun to play with, or just not that good in general. I thought the lore for the set was absolutely great. So I'm going to put it up there with Kaldaham, right under Kamigawa and New Capenna. But sadly, next up we got the Brothers War. The only reason I'm not putting this like super duper low is because of the Transformers. You know, the Transformers is the only reason this isn't going in the bottom category. So I'm going to put it right next to Crimson Vow. And next up we got Phyrexia All Will Be One. Now, this set was crazy cool. The lore was peak. Absolutely prime. And a lot of the cards were super great. Honestly, I don't know why I'm saying were super great. This is the set that's going on right now. The art is great. Most of the cards are super fun to play with. And yeah, overall, great set overall. I'm going to put it... sure, I'll put it up right next with Kamigawa. Actually, no. I'll put it around somewhere in that place, maybe next to Modern Horizons 2, but good set. And we also got Dominaria Remastered as our final set. This set brought back a bunch of really nice tutors, you know, removed the price on a lot of super expensive cards, brought back Force of Will, actually crazy. Super nice set. I'm going to put it up there with Kaldaham and Baldur's Gate. But besides that, super great set. And I think that's mostly it.